Whoa, it's two. Oh, holy mackerel. A double header. I can't. Look at that. My gosh. Of all things, two at one time. All set. I'm going my way. I got I don't know, a 10-15 minute ride. I'll be there and be unloading everything. Should have a good day. It's 18 degrees out, nice and crispy, no wind finally. The wind just wouldn't lay off, and boy, what an issue. Not to complain or anything, but boy, people just are behind on the bait. I had such a hard time finding shiners, and I went to like 2 or 3 different places to get some mealworms, because that's pretty important. I just use the shiners kind of to locate with the tip ups. Once I locate them, I try to get them with rods, you know, jigging rods and whatnot. So anyways, I should be there shortly. And my first time out, I haven't been out in a long time, at least 5 years. Ice just wasn't worth bothering. Now we have really sustained ice. We look like we're going to be out for a while, and it's going to stay. So that's when I get into it. The past years have been really iffy ice. It's, you know, not that much. So I just kind of, you know, didn't bother with it unless you could get into it. Now it's worth getting into because it's more sustained. I'm not much going really far up north and whatnot. I'd rather just stick around here and enjoy it. So I'm lucky enough to live next to a pretty good lake. And, so on my way. See you in a while. So here's my first flag of the day. I didn't even get all my tip ups out. I don't know what we got, but it's kind of been running pretty good. There's a good piece of weight on there. Oh, I'll give him a little time. A little weight to him. Ooh. Might be a largemouth. Oh yeah, good fight. Yeah. Oh, it's a pike. Yep, or a big pickerel, one or the other. Oh yeah, that's a big pickerel. How many? Whoa, it's two. Oh, holy mackerel! A double header. Look at that. My gosh, of all things, two at one time. I got another one. I got another one spinning over there. I just saw it take off. Another, I don't know what, but she's a moving. There we go. Oh yeah. Good. Oh. Doesn't feel too big though. Oh, a nice perch. Oh, that's what we're after. That's what we're after. Well, this flag just went off again. There must be some good fish hiding over there. Oh yeah. Guy's got a little run on him. Oh, there's some weight. Not real big, but maybe another largemouth. Oh yeah, he's pulling like a largemouth. Oh, another toothy critter. Oh well, they are what they are.
Low on shiners. Running low on my shiners. Oh well. This one went off again. Probably another toothy critter. It's gonna be big schools of them. Never know. It'd be another good largemouth. Yes, sir. Another nice largemouth. I had 2 flags at the same time. Can't complain about that, I guess. This is one I just caught a largemouth on. There. Ooh, big perch. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Baby walleye. All right. I gotta go over to the other place. See what I got. My other flag. So here I just caught this nice, I don't know, 12-inch or so perch. That's like the second or third one in a row over there at that hole. So I remember a long time ago I used to take the eye out of the perch and use that for bait rather than use a mealworm. They seem to like this. I know some people might not like looking at this, but it's part of what it is. There, a nice fresh eye like that makes all the difference. When they move in, you know, when they start biting, I put it down as I was in the hole, and immediately I had another fish on. I dropped it, so that's kind of telling me they're in the area and they're feeding pretty good. So I'm gonna see if I can't get them really going. I've used these Rapalas jigs with fish eyes before and it really worked good. So been a while. I gotta get all the cobwebs out. See what happens. I'm watching my depth finder. Get it so I don't have to look at the sun. Put that down there. There's that little rascal. Not quite enough sensitivity. I'm at 16 feet deep. I'm not seeing my jig too well. Now I'm on the bottom. Sometimes you gotta adjust the sensitivity. Come on. Running out of shiners real quick. There we go. Finally. Nice fresh eye. Should be a perch on there. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. A largemouth. Yeah. Not a keeper, but pretty decent size. We'll let them go in another hole. But this goes to show you how quick that made a difference. Largemouth was all over that thing. They're starting to bite again. So I'm going to put this largemouth over in another hole. There we go. Alright. So that's pretty much showed how it works. We'll see if I can get a better, with it going down and everything, a better view. I shut it off. There it is. There's the jig going down. Geez, there's fish right up at the top. I don't want to let it go all the way down too fast. There we go. I'll flip it over, see what happens. See, you could see lines that are underneath my jig line. That's should be fish down there moving around that. Not for sure. Sometimes look at all the fish. Those must be bluegills up right 3 feet underneath the surface up on there. Sometimes that could be crappie. I'm gonna take a ride up there, see what happens. Ooh boy, that's a big largemouth. Look at this size jig with this large. He jumped on it right away. He's 12 inches. Wow, that was pretty cool. And that was with that little tiny jig. I knew there was fish there, but they were kind of being really finicky. They wouldn't take the Rapala, but I could see them swimming around there on the graph. So I says, well, let's try a smaller offering. Sometimes that's just the deal. You can see. And I didn't even see that jig. There it is. There. Going down now. Oh boy, here comes a fish right up to it. Man, they're all over that thing. Look at that. Right there. That's right on, right there. He's coming up. Must have hit a good school. Something. I'm hoping there's crappie down there. Oh. Might be another large one. Be careful. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Just what I'm looking for. Come here, you big old fat slab. Oh, now we're talking. Santa Claus just arrived. Oh man. Now that's a slab to write home about. Look at that beautiful fish. My gosh. My thinking was that about moving over to this other spot. I had these spots marked from years ago, and I think as the sun gets up, they tend to want to get a little shy. So that's why I came over to here, and there's, as you can see, the ice is dirtier, and you know, I just figured, well, maybe I won't spook them. Man, that was a nice fish. A few like that would make the day. That's it. A little mealworm, little, I don't know, 32nd ounce jig, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 pound test. There we go. Back at it. There she goes, dropping down. You see that jig going down right about 2 foot out of the fish. See if we can't get one to come up in there. So I think there's a pile of fish down there. There, I think. Ooh, the wind's just starting to kick up.